With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This is not a sign of what's in store. He has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain. Another gain's first play. And it's second down now. First carry here for Joe Mixon. Found a little room there as he's up to the 37. He gets a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 36. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll get this in the hands of Hill complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And out to the races, down right side. And Ray Wells scores. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. That makes the score 7-0. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he didn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Brady going to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunately, to get that back, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Throws across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tagovailoa Hufanga. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Here's second and 9. Here's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to...
Wow, they play something like this. That was Cameron's.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First pass for Brady. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. J.J. Watt with a sack.
All right, partner, we kept it obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they need a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this one out for Evans. Well, this is taken in, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to the game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the Hall of Famer from the Lilikov complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One thing that you're hoping for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head speed going.
Ahead of the chains now, second and 2. Now a play fake, Brady. Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to make a third down.
I don't think either one is surprised about whether they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try to get him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. On play action, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang up through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. They'll run with Mixon. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line of the game. Denied on fourth down is Joe Mixon. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap and delay of game ensued.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now Jackson. And then there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to miss across midfield and inside the 45. Giving it to him in space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Jackson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They exited the pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision gets skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Eddie's money.
Throw by Brody, incomplete.
And partner, to me, that was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. play fake. He'll look to throw. And this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. Touchdown, LA. Mike Evans, 89 yards. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. He was shuffling right out of the pocket. You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him. Eyes will drop, ball get tucked, and he takes off to become a running back. But as you noted, he's staying alive as a passer. Tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
As they run up and send this one away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. Got a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
Yo!
Everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an
Hi,
advantage.
Anthony.
Dial
What's
some
up?
of those plays, try and go to those spots, and get your offense moving.
On second and 10, Jackson.
Do you pay money
Yeah,
on this game?
yeah,
Do you use money?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
What?
Do you?
No.
And it's good. And they jumped out to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
What team will ball?
93.
On the return is Cooper.
What overall are you?
90.
A 90?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack.
This play will definitely get you. You're not stopping
Try to change their fortune here on second and 13. Jackson.
Cuddy.
Here's another interception. The third of this first quarter. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, first and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady.
Get out of here, boy.
And it will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there. What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Flushed out lane. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Good job, Ray Lewis.
So going to take over.
13 times.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had a little to lose here this first half, but now slowed up just
Do you have Tom Brady?
Yeah.
There's a chance that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go to autopilot.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
I kind of wish I had Tom Brady, but
And the Chargers are going to take possession.
Look at my quarterback. I got Tom Brady.
yeah, go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
How is a deep?
Favorite quarterback.
Physical play on the football there.
I don't know.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allow that turnover to hurt.
He's going to let this go.
That's
Back
mine.
in the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. Evans has it left side. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs. Continue to move.
You also got the cheater.
Throwing on 1st down
And he's
is
going
Brady.
to shoot.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep
Pick.
left side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively.
How much money have you used on this game?
100.
Roasted in his first half. They got to measure revenge there.
What did you say?
So that's not that bad.
Oh my god.
This throw nearly intercepted. Big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
The dude lineman almost had it.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted.
McLeod's first pick 6 ever.
There he goes left side.
Oh shit, do not stop me, please. Yes.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but
If I win this game, I'll be in the playoffs.
back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even if the offense hasn't done anything, they've had troubles on our own right. We still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. Now Brady to try again after the pick six.
Oh no.
Rolling to his right.
Get to him! Yes! Full trap.
And they got this down at about the 12-yard line.
Every game they talked about keeping it hemmed in and make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he showed it right there. Pretty good job, too.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do.
I can't even throw the ball.
Down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players getting home there. It's a loss of 2 on the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Cover the cheetah.
Now it's Brady.
Had a goal. Tony Gonzalez with a low feature.
You said he's trash?
Yeah.
All the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without contact.
This is going to be intercepted. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Let's go, boys. I got you. I'll get a 1-play touchdown.
For this offense charge, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this
1-play touchdown.
last time out, they threw the
I got it.
interception
Okay.
on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're not really confident.
Who's your best CB?
I don't even know who that is, but big play slay.
Touchdown.
Ooh. My good player is Ed Reed. My good player is Ed Reed.
Third and 10 after
Oh yeah, 98.
Incompletions. Throwing is Jackson. On the run, he'll let this go.
That was a bad pass. I should have squared.
And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Chargers drive about to get going.
Get on the cheetah. He hasn't got the ball once, but he's gonna. Like I said, he's gonna. Oh, dude.
That is not the cheetah.
I know.
Well, who's
Like
it?
with the hill there. I was covering the hood. I told you, 20 guys out is go for the Mike Evans is a goat.
And he's going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
What? That's a DT. How do you have a DT as a CB?
What the heck, dude? He's wide open. My God, Lamar Jackson's tall.
Does he have Tom Brady?
Jackson back into his end zone. They'll roll him out right.
I gotta get a good
So it was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep inside.
Oh my God.
Bro, Jerry Rice was wide open.
I know, I always miss it.
I can't even see. Oh my God. Well, you're not gonna get this one. You're not gonna get a touchdown.
I'm just gonna try to get a field goal range, honestly.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's got his man in the backfield. That's complete. And they really get this all the way to midfield.
Damn it, I thought I still had time on the field. Not my ball. Yo, please ready up quick.
Charles and I return after the break.
Ready up, you don't know.
So this is a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh no, I had it outside.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Alright, this is an unstoppable play. You look cautious. Yep. Yo, what is wrong with Lamar Jackson? He's wide open and he misses. Where people are covered, he hits him.
Okay.
Throwing down Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, Cooper, it's complete. And he tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing on first down. Jackson. Buying time to left.
See, like he hits it when they're covered, but he misses when they're wide open. So stupid.
Second down. Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Right near the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
Ryan, roll quick. Roll. Good. Touchdown.
Let this go deep right side.
Yo, that's ball trap.
Interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Chargers drive about to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here.
$49 is literally dog. They just make them too good at this game. No, I just missed. Fine. Oh, you gotta jump up and pick the ball, dude.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Brady.
Get him, yes, sir.
That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap.
That's a flag.
Merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush turns a turning achievement there.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
You're not picking that stuff. That's so bull. That's why this game is one of the most fakest games ever.
The number 7 usually lucky here. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960. Blitz coming, down he goes. Multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Final minute now, the 3rd quarter. To try again after the sack. Brady.
Get out of here, boy.
Batted away and incomplete.
He's not going to get that play over. Great
defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they get down on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Let's play this one Simmons. Okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT.
Roll, good pass. Oh, we got to our field.
Down to the 20 to go before everything out of bounds. Jackson on first down, steps away. He's into the end zone for the Tampa. Jackson taking it in from the 20. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to field goal. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go on.
What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, that is... Oh, get it! Oh my god, I did a terrible kick too.
I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter, they're going to get an onside kick. What you think?
Well, I think they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feeling.
No, can I use him?
They gotta go make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some.
Yes, sir! Take it to the house, boy!
Let's try.
Oh no. Uh-oh, take it into the clip.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh, damn.
These guys will have it to start the fourth. This time that is run out. On quarter number 3. Back here on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. No gain of the play in the second down. Defense able to get their swing of the football. Zilch, 0 out of there for the offense draws.
Yeah, here was an example of good team defense. Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
That's a pick.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Here's Brady.
No.
Some time right. And this one for Evans. This is taking it in. It's complete.
Not good play.
And all the way for a Charger touchdown. Mike Evans. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Gonzalez got on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Setting now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown.
That was one of the worst possessions ever.
Still a big chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 and first down.
I got plenty of time. Why would I pass
That
it?
leaves him with second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Woodson, and he brought down at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Woodson, and he's corralled at the 40. But now the fourth picking up 8. On second down, Woodson. Oh, that was well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Look at this, a tight end carry.
Damn! I would never let that slide.
Stop running.
No, why would I, dude? If it's working, why am I gonna stop?
It's a pickup 4 to bring up second down. They run once more with Stevenson. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. third down, Stevenson. A beautiful fake. And he won't have the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
He will have the first down as he's tackled at 2. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Well, the Chargers are going to look out.
Why are you just using timeouts now?
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Stevenson. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Stevenson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Yes, sir. Good game, dog. I appreciate playing with you. Great game.
Game winner. Here are the closing stages.
You played your butt off, but great game.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
Oh, you almost just failed caught that. That would have been so
To
good.
return this one and throw it back in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to
Oh
get
no, wait, time out.
Bro, you're being so weird right now.
I'm being so what?
Yeah, that's always
Yeah, that's what I thought. We just lost the game, buddy.
the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Great game, bro.
Shut up, just shut up.
Well, it took us until the final play chart to officially decide the winner.
They're just running the ball like this dummy. Gay every time, boy.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver. Take it in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds here. A yard shy of the 25 to the 24. On play action. Now Brady. This is Corvallis. And he'll get this one in just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Brady. It is a double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And they will take over possession of the football at their...
Game is game is game. Tell me why, tell me why. Na 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 na. Tell me why, tell me why.
Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew. One for me and one for you. Yeah, like what the...
I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Yay. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. And this will go ahead.
On the dot is not your aim, although we in look.
congratulations. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond selling. Don't hate this ice bucket dropping over the head with it. That's in the crib with it. You either fight or flight. I ain't one for the legs living. I do it for the one that die for fed niggas. With soul food, flow, and stock my bed kitchen. I'm liberated. I do what that they ain't illustrated. I'm like they do they glad and imitated. I ain't glad I'm a dragon till your paper cast. The apple don't make a promise. Ain't nothing now. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones that ever living.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action with Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. And his first look is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for six.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into six.
Vikings now to start their next drive. Back to the air, RG3 after the pick six. Flushed out right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost him. Nice job escaping the pocket. And, boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for six. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Going for it all. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mike Evans, 27 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And this will be caught. So the try for two, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing now, Griffin on first down, escaping the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Play action. Now Griffin. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Mixon with a first down carry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady going to throw. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Inside handoff to Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Brady got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gonzalez. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mixing up the middle. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to extend their lead. Brady's going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
On 3rd down, Griffin eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here's RG3. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Brady now on first down. A throw left side, complete to Biletnikoff. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still...
Touchdown! Joe Mixon.
Choose. You like the top or you just like the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got on the ring stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Then at the bottom, I got the boom. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem.
Lil' tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them, just like my keys, drop my On a dinner work, my thoughts I keep confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it, my Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs. I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10. Stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes, you can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and ballin' at 27, I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids, I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping whenever I'm in your town. The warriors in your presence, I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends, Coach Contra will live forever. Oh.
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. Hands Tito, she a pack. Finna, guaranteed, move back. Type of view is that on the globe? It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health.
Al final he encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia a los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo tu rapero favorito paniqueado, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate quién hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. This bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Black on both sides de Colombia, oye, peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody finna do it now. Up to uptown, all the way down through the south. No hay nadie que pueda conmigo, Dios es mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. Just the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for silly games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spitting flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We could take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose it like a bloodhound. I'ma throw 'em off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face, cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the lead, but you ain't hooping around and tear you out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing it do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like I wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no time, cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hail the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Let's go. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, but I pushed the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The chattermouths who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or we did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. Next level. One of the best.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. Colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love, they gon' eat it. Babe, seen bodies in the streets so I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Yeah, God power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the craft. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck, jab, hook, send it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth with me. Yeah, crazy thing that with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, God power from my head and my feet.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. On the move to his left. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw, it's Brady, rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They go up the middle with Campbell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Willis got his man complete over the middle. It's Moss. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Again, they run with Campbell. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now Willis. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Earl Campbell taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 1st down, Brady.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Brady's throw there complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle, he's got Biletnikoff. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Charger football to start quarter number 2. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll buy some time right. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. From the gun, it's Brady. Open man is Fred Biletnikoff, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an excellent game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On the draw, this is Campbell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 8 coming up. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Willis. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, They got to figure out how to move it without being...
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They go screen. He finds Campbell. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Willis. Left side here to Sanders. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Mike Evans. As the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a hero like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Brady. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Murray. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching?
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
These are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. A minute 52 to play until halftime. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. Woodson, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll run here with Dillon. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if he wants to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. Now Brady. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Fred Biletnikoff, 70 yards. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, It comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, Saints. Brashad Perriman, 67 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Brady on the bootleg, out to his left. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Brady now on first down. Got a man, it's Freddie Biletnikoff. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. Touchdown, Chargers. Fred Biletnikoff with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Brady's going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. As they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Dillon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Another try after the first down sack. Murray being chased out left. The ball comes out. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Back to Mixon on first down. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he gets it down to the 32. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Again, it's Mixon. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Brady. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
And he'll be set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Always got some breathing room. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has.
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chargers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 1-on-1 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2-on-2, that's like 4, they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent dude. Rent got them going, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, oh, yeah. I don't like
like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Jackson. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's got his possession receiver, Fred Biletnikoff. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Quick throw here to Hilton. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their key...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. They'll run the option right here on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Guess who? J.J. Watt as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They fake the give. Newton. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeMarco Murray from 17 yards out. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. On 2nd and a yard, Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll try and run the option left side. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Murray. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fire. Play only picked up 5 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. It's going to be a jet sweep. Newton bats it forward.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A tremendous run there by the best quarterback to ever do it, Cam Newton. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. 20. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Gano the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Now a first down throw for Newton. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play action. It's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before the break. Newton trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Murray. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a toss wide side. It's Murray. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes the play behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Off play action. Newton. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was third and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
First man through, it's the fullback use check. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This will be fielded at the 17. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Newton to throw. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. It'll be a gain of 5. And now third down and 6 to go. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Newton able to hit his target, Lamb. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Murray. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Seems pretty obvious to run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Still 9 remaining on second down. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll give up the gut for Murray. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run it left side with Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Throwing is Newton. They'll roll him out right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Obviously, just a gigantic play here. Tied late in the fourth quarter, getting the block to keep this game level.
Yeah, Brandon, I know that I should be giving a lot of credit to how it was set up and how they scouted it. Let's just give credit to the player who made the play. He understood the situation totally and did something just a little bit extra in order to affect that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Like deposit, you don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read it, nigga hooked on phonics. Say a lot of things and never catch like Sonic. Zoom, I'm gone. When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in a car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I you ain't hooping around and tear you out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk, cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brines. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hail the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top flight.
Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm Stephen. Whenever I'm in your town, the Warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Another carry now for Madison. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. On 2nd down and 4. Willis. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Chargers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Willis to throw. Flushed out right. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Brady. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On first down, Brady. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Brady to throw again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Brady going to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, That would have been one for the highlight reel.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Brady to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how...
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Forced out to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Joseph is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's got a man. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Evans. 81 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-3. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Willis rolling to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Willis. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Willis steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. Kelsey, a nice catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done and for a nice chunk of yardage too.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Willis eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. Made his first. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. Down inside the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing this one out for Evans. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. The final shot before half for Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.